Hi, this is Evie Lynn March. I'm here with the City to City Music in the Spotlight event brought to you by Galactic Worldwide in the heart of the Art District in Baltimore, Maryland at Reverb on Charles Street. I am here with Budda, a rapper and hip hop artist out of Fort Worth, Texas. Budda, I actually had read that you had a nice experience growing up with music. You started in classical piano, am I
Yes.
right? Okay,
Yes.
can you tell me a little bit more about your childhood in music?
Well, I started off around 5 or so. My mom taught me how to play piano,
Okay.
and from there, I gradually, growing up, started getting in a band. And throughout my life, I've always been surrounded by music, but I've never really, I never put myself there until I started seeing other people doing it,
Okay.
and I thought I would take a shot, and it's just one thing after another, and people started telling me I was good, so I
Sure.
carried on from there.
Okay. So, how long have you been performing or singing, writing?
I've been officially been doing this since I was 17, 18. So I'm 25 now, so I'm not very good at math. So it's probably about 7, 8 years or so. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what has your performance experience been like? I saw that you've had around the Texas area, you've had 50 plus show tour.
Yes. I've been going around from different cities: Austin, Houston, San Antonio, mainly around the Texas area. Just trying to get. I was trying to probably dominate the Texas area because that's where I love. I love Texas so much. Um, just throughout there, there's one point we had a three show tour on the weekends with a one label that I was on before, and that was whenever we started in Dallas, and then we went our way to Denton, and then down to Houston, and I liked it, just traveling and performing and meeting new people. I mean, it's really really such a great experience hearing new people that you haven't heard, and just talking and collaborating with them. It's a good experience. I loved it.
Absolutely. Now, have you been? Are you solo right now, and have you been solo since you started, or how? Give me a little insight on that process.
Just to run down really quick, I did Christian rap when I first started. I did Christian rap for a year, and from there, 2 years with an independent label, a little small label, and then from there did another, left there, and then did another label for 2 years. And currently, I am solo, doing everything myself, managing myself, promoting myself, just scheduling everything on me. So I mean, I feel like doing everything myself is really. I feel like I progressed a lot further
Okay.
just doing it myself.
Yes, absolutely. Now, is there do you write and perform all of your own music, or do you do a mix of your own originals and covers?
I like to do originals
Okay.
more. I would like. I would like to do some remixes, but I feel like sometimes when I write a remix, it feels like, man, that sounds too good. Let me just put it on an original. Maybe some, pop off on that. So
Very nice. Now, is there a specific song or performance that is particularly important or inspirational to you?
right now, I have a CD that I'm working on. Started working on it last year called Working Class. It's coming out February next year, 2016. And right now, I have two singles already on SoundCloud: "On Me," Flexin', and "Word," featuring my longtime brother Gino Luciano. And this third song that I haven't released yet is pretty much the backbone of the CD, and it's called "Mama," and it's talks about my point of view growing up, how this woman really truly inspired me and to make the CD. The CD is about her pretty much.
Oh, nice.
It's from tough times, struggles, and abusive relationships to it's and me being at the time, ungrateful, not really realizing that, I finally come out with the song and put my all into it to show her, and I'm releasing it sometime next week, next Thursday or so, and it's from the response that I've been getting from people, they absolutely love it.
Okay.
So
That was actually going to be my next question. What kind of experience have you had performing? And that particular song is sounds like it's important to you. So, what was the receiving end of that with your audience?
I they always said that it was something about, it was just practically about your mother, you know. And I grew up coming from a different country, coming here, and the transition was it was a little rough, only because, well, it's a new land, new home, making new friends. It was kind of rough for me, but I didn't realize how rough it was for my mom to have a stable job and all this, and then having at the time an abusive husband, and me getting in trouble in school and fighting, and then I didn't realize that. And when you hear the verses, at least one of the verses you can relate to. That's what people have been telling me, like, at least one of the verses you can relate to. But overall in the song, it's about me realizing what my mother has done for me, and me just putting it on the table and showing people, like, hey, you know, you really gotta appreciate your mom, no matter what, you know.
Yeah, it comes from the heart, huh? Yeah, very nice. So then, do you have a specific artist or band that has influenced your music or the reason that you perform?
Ooh, I have, it's a bunch, it's a mix, you know. Of course, Eminem, Yellow Wolf. Let's see. Oh, I mean, there's just too many names to name out right now. Ludacris, Bone Thugs. Right now for me is I'm on that MGK and G-Eazy right now. It's a good mix, but for I like to go to local artists too, because that's when they're trying the hardest. You could tell they're trying their hardest. And one of my one that I really look up to right now is one of my other friends, Damon Paradise, and Gino Luciano. I mean, we've worked together for so long that, you know, I look up to, you know, them doing it. I mean, they're younger than me, but it's their lyrical content that, you know, that I could tell that they're really trying really hard, you know. So
Nice. Very nice. Now, you had mentioned you have some CDs out there and you have some coming out.
yes.
Where can your fans go and purchase this or listen?
Right now, I have a CD that I've had for about maybe 4 years or so. It's a little mixtape that I did with a friend of mine, Cardiac Duress, and it's called Welcome to the Row. You can find it on datpiff.com.
Okay.
And I have newer songs on SoundCloud, On Me, Flexin', and Word, featuring Gino Luciano.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I'm also On Me is also on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, you name it, it's on there.
Okay.
So
Very nice. Very nice. Where can people find more specific information about you personally?
you can find me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Sinister Saint. Right there, I mainly run off of that and have all my other media sites connected to it. So
So they'll be able to find information about you, but will they be able to stream your music, or is there a place like YouTube or some place where they can actually hear specific singles?
SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. Right now, I'm still working on my YouTube with videos, lyric videos, and music videos themselves. And like I say, you can go to Spotify, and you can stream. You can stream on Spotify. You can buy it on Google. It's all out there. I mean, it's just